Channel Athar the Master Coder. As you all know, from the name of my channel, that in this channel I'm teaching you coding, how to code many of the games and all. Now, today we are going to make the breakout game code. So let's begin. First, you need to open your Chrome browser and type studio.code.org. Sorry, only code.org you need to type, and then you need to sign in with your Gmail account and all. Okay. Now your dashboard will look like this. I have created some of the project as you can see here. Yeah, and you can also experience the R of code of there's R of code. And now you need to click on create, then game lab. Please remember that you need to create in game lab. Now click on game lab and let it load. Now this link will register your project. Now click on rename button here, type the name as you wish. I'm typing the breakout game, right? I'm typing the breakout game. Okay, here this is the workspace where we code. You can also do show blocks, show text, right? For our purpose, I'm going to teach you how to code through text, right? Now let us understand about this code.org. Here is the toolbox. If you need to use this function, that world.all you can drag this one in the coding area, and then it will be converted into text. Here you can use show blocks, so it will be shown to you. Now for our purpose, I'm removing this, right? We'll understand it in detail when we code. Okay, I request you to work with me so as to get the concepts easily. Now I'll do it enter 2 times, and in the first line I will write var pin1 equal to create sprite. In the brackets I'll write the x coordinate, the y coordinate, width and the height. Now this is the output area, and if you move like this right to left, then you'll find that this is the x-axis increasing. If in one streak you're going right, and if you're going like this in one streak, you will find that y-axis is increasing. Okay, so here we'll write the x-axis. We want this to be here 200, 300. The height and the width will be 20 and 20 each, so as to make a square. This breakout game is also called the squared game. Here the ball will hit the edges and it will bounce from here, then here, and then here. If it touches the ball goes here and there. You might have played it. Now pin 1 dot shape color equal to, in the brackets I'll give it as dark gray. Dark gray will be the color of the ball. Right. Now, what does var mean? The var code means that this we are assigning a variable named pin1, which will be, I think, here. Suppose here. I'll show you 200 and 300, right? 200 and 300. I will put a marker. Show grid. Yeah. With the show grid, you can show the grid also. Now this is 200 and I'll show 300. Exactly near this one. this one, as you can see in the middle of these four squares. Yeah, exactly here. I will again do that. Exactly here will be our first pin, and it will be 20 and 20 in size. Okay. Same, we'll create again a var pin 2 equal to create price in the bracket. Now we'll decrease 20 from the x and the y axis so as to create the pin 2, which is 180, and we'll decrease 200 at the x axis and we'll increase 200 in the y axis. 320, 20 and 20. Now we'll give the shape color to pin 2. Pin 2 dot shape color equal to again dark gray. Now if you want to see the blocks of the same, you can see show blocks. Yeah, as you can see, the var one creates like 200. Yes, like this only. Yeah, like this only. So to find where are this variable tag, as you can see, here is the var function, var x is equal to this one, right? X means the sprite. Okay. Yeah. Now I move it a bit down, right? So okay. Then we'll create same for pin 3. We'll create 6 pins for our game. Create right. Now its x and the y coordinates will be 220 and 320. Height and the width will be same for all the blocks, all the balls actually. Pin 3 dot shape color equal to again dark gray. Super. Now pin 4, 5 and 6, 3 pins are remaining more, and then we'll create the main ball also. Where pin 4 equal to create sprite, then 160. These create sprite function helps us to helps us to for the placement of this of the sprites. 220, sorry, 160, 340, 20 and 20, right? Okay. Now pin 4 dot shape color equal to dark gray. As you can see, it is dark gray, right? Then var pin 5 dot shape color, oh sorry, var pin 5 equal to create sprite, then in the brackets we'll put it as 200, 340. Now from here the y-axis will be constant because we're creating last line of the this one. 4, 5, 6, the last one will be same. Okay. 340, 20, 20. Pin 5 dot shape color equal to again dark gray, right? Now var pin 6 equal to create sprite. In the bracket we'll write it as 240, 340, 20 and 20. Then pin 6 dot shape color equal to dark gray, as well as dark gray. Right. Now comes the main variable var squared squared equal to create sprite. In the brackets this will be 196. It will be up there, somewhat here. 196, 48, 20, 20 as we all know, and the shape color of the squared dot shape color equal to squared dot shape color will be squared dot shape color equal to white. We'll keep it as white. Okay. Then squared dot velocity x equal to 4. To give it the movement, we'll give the velocity. Then squared dot velocity y equal to 9. Okay. X and the y velocity, right. Now this is the main thing to remember, that function draw will be written in your code. You need to write outside this. As you can see, these are the brackets, and if I write here, then it will be inside the function draw, but we need to write this all outside. You may take the screenshot, or else we'll proceed. Now, one more thing I need to tell you. If you put 2 / and then write something, for example, assigning variables. Okay, so this will be comment. This will not be counted as a code. Okay, so we can for the collaborate. If you are creating an app, then this will be very helpful function. Now we are assigning this variable, then giving movement to squared right. Now we'll come inside the function draw. Now the first line would be background equal to BLUE. Right. Now let's run this code. Right. It is showing an error because our background will not be written like this. It will have the brackets. I just make the correction. For our purpose, the background will be blue. Now I will stop showing the grid, and now I will reset and then run. Still squared. You need to take care of the spelling also. Squared. I wrote squared, but the variable assigned was squared. Right? Reset and run. See this background blue. Now we cannot see the balls and all. Why? Because we need to give one more function called the oh sorry, draw sprites. This is one more function called draw sprite. I'll just make it down. Right. Rerun. As you can see, now what's the problem? The square, the main square is going down. But we want that if it touches here, then it bounces. Now create edge sprites, and then underneath it, you need to write pin1 dot bounce of edges. Now I'll copy it from here and paste it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Why 6 times? Because for every pin and the square we need to write the same. 3, 4, 5, 6, and the square. Now let's see what happens. Now you can see it's bouncing from the edges, but there's one more lag. Now you can see that it's overlapping the balls, but the balls are not moving. So now what to do? Reset. For this also, we'll write some code, obviously. Pin1 dot bounce. Not bounce off. Bounce off means if it's touching here, then it bounces off there. And bounce means it stays there. Pin1 dot bounce squared. Now I'll copy this. One, two, three, four, five. No. 2, 3, 4, 5, and now pin1 dot bounce, pin2, pin3, pin4, pin5, and pin6. Now let's see what happens. As you can see, it's bouncing off. It's not touching pin1. Yeah, as you can see, pin1 started moving. You can see it, right? Pin1 has started moving. It's bouncing off from the edges. As and when the square touched pin1, then it started moving. Now the same code will put for every pin. Control C, Control V, 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 pin 1, 2, 3, 4, pin 5, pin 6. Now after completing this, our code will be finished. So let's do it as soon as we can. Pin 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2. Oh, sorry. 2, 2. Now this will be pin 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Now let's move on to pin 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Let's pin 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Right. Now pin 4, 4, 4, 4, okay, so 4, 4, right. This code you'll find in description box. Here's pin 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay. Now here's pin 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, and 6. Right. Now let me change it in this panel. Wait, then 1, 2, okay, 2, okay, 3. Right. Here's pin 1, 2, 3, 4. Then here is pin 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, this is the whole complete code. We completed the game here. Let's run it. As you can see, as and when it will touch, the ball will start moving. Aha, very nice. Yeah. As you can see the difference in bounce and bounce up, these both pins stopped here, and now this also stopped here, and this also stopped here, right? So yeah guys, this was whole complete game. Hope you like this video. Please share it with your known, and don't forget to click on save here, right? This code you will find in the description box. So thanks for watching.